Mr. Joe, a homeless man, passed away yesterday due to a stroke. He lived on the cold streets with no home and no family by his side. But what's even more tragic is that he also didn't receive the proper health care. Despite being over 70 years old, he often neglected healthy eating habits. His diet mainly consisted of fast food, greasy items, and very little vegetables. And then the worst happened. One morning, he suddenly had a stroke, unable to get help in time, and passed away right on the street he once lived. This story serves as a wake-up call, reminding us that sometimes just a few small changes in diet can make a big difference in our health, especially for older adults. Stroke, heart disease, diabetes, these dangerous illnesses don't just affect those with a medical history. We can definitely minimize the risk of these diseases by adding the right foods into our daily diet. But the question is, which foods can truly help prevent these diseases? In today's video, we will share with you 10 amazing foods that older adults should add to their diet to protect their cardiovascular health, reduce the risk of strokes, and live a long, healthy life. If you want to protect your health and the health of your loved ones, don't miss a single moment of this video. The 8th food will surprise you, and the best part is that these foods are always around us. Don't forget to like and share to spread this helpful information with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel to keep up with daily health tips. Let's start this journey of discovering health-boosting foods now. 1. Berries, blueberries, and strawberries. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, are known as superfoods due to their abundant antioxidants. They are rich in anthocyanins, compounds that play a powerful role in protecting the body's cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are the primary cause of aging and many age-related diseases, especially strokes. Both blueberries and strawberries are rich in vitamin C, which has anti-inflammatory properties and boosts the immune system, helping the body stay healthy, particularly for older adults. Additionally, they support cardiovascular health by lowering blood pressure and improving blood circulation. A 2013 study from Harvard University showed that people who ate berries like blueberries and strawberries had a lower risk of cardiovascular diseases. Specifically, a study of over 93,000 women aged 25 to 42 over 18 years found that those who consumed at least 3 servings of berries per week had a 32% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who didn't eat berries. Furthermore, a recent study from Tufts University, published in the Journals of Gerontology, showed that eating berries helps improve memory and enhance brain function in older adults. Specifically, eating 1-2 servings of berries daily can slow cognitive decline and help prevent dementia. Mr. Alex, 72 years old, significantly improved his health after changing his diet. Before he learned about the benefits of berries, Mr. Alex often had to take blood pressure medication and frequently felt tired and low energy. However, after his doctor advised him to add berries to his diet, he started eating half a cup of fresh blueberries every day. After 3 months, he noticed a clear difference. His blood pressure decreased. He felt less tired and had more energy for daily activities. Just adding berries to my breakfast has made me feel so much healthier. I didn't expect such a small change to have such a big impact on my health, Mr. Alex shared. According to nutritionist Dr. Emily Johnson, older adults should incorporate berries into their daily diet, especially blueberries and strawberries. Half a cup of berries each day can help protect blood vessels and improve cognitive function. You can add them to breakfast or have them as a snack between meals, Dr. Johnson advises. The expert also notes that consuming fresh berries is best, but if you can't find fresh ones, you can also use frozen berries as they retain most of the necessary nutrients. However, be cautious of processed berries, as they often contain added sugars. Have you ever tried adding berries to your diet? 2. Leafy greens, spinach, kale. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are rich in essential nutrients for older adults, helping to protect cardiovascular health, improve brain function, and boost overall well-being. These vegetables are packed with vitamins A, C, K, as well as minerals like magnesium and potassium, which help control blood pressure, enhance the immune system, and reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke. In particular, the vitamin K found in leafy greens is crucial for maintaining healthy bones and blood vessels, helping to prevent osteoporosis, which becomes more important as we age. Additionally, leafy greens contain natural nitrates that help improve blood circulation, support lower blood pressure, and strengthen cardiovascular function. The anti-inflammatory compounds in these vegetables also help reduce the formation of blood clots, a leading cause of strokes. Numerous studies have highlighted the incredible benefits of leafy greens for health. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2015 showed that eating leafy greens like spinach and kale at least 3 times a week could reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by 11% and stroke risk by 8%. Mrs. Janet Wilson, 70, from California, experienced a remarkable health transformation by incorporating leafy greens into her daily diet. Before changing her eating habits, Mrs. Wilson often felt fatigued and had symptoms of high blood pressure, and she regularly took blood pressure medication. However, after consulting her doctor and starting to add spinach and kale to her meals, her condition improved significantly. At first, I thought this was just a small change, but after 3 months, I felt so much healthier. My blood pressure stabilized, and I no longer feel tired after a long day. Now, I use kale in salads and spinach in stir-fries, and I'm truly happy with the results, Mrs. Wilson shared. Dr. Rachel Thompson, a renowned nutritionist in New York, recommends leafy greens are a vital part of an older adult's daily diet. Spinach and kale not only help maintain cardiovascular health, but they also provide a large amount of antioxidants and fiber, which protect cells and help the body function more efficiently. I recommend eating at least 2 to 3 servings of leafy greens per week, which can be added to salads, smoothies, or stir-fries. Dr. Thompson also advises that to enhance nutritional effectiveness, it's best to consume fresh leafy greens rather than overcooking them, as this helps preserve essential vitamins and minerals. With the tremendous benefits that leafy greens provide, we can't overlook other foods that also promote health, such as berries that reduce the risk of stroke, or fatty fish like salmon that supports cardiovascular health. Let's continue exploring other foods to build a healthy diet and safeguard long-term health for older adults. 3. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are among the best foods to maintain cardiovascular health and reduce the risk of stroke, especially for older adults. These fish are rich in omega-3, a type of polyunsaturated fatty acid that the body cannot produce on its own. Omega-3 helps reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel function, and prevent the formation of blood clots, which are the main causes of stroke and heart disease. In addition to omega-3, fatty fish also contain vitamin D, an important nutrient for maintaining bone health and reducing the risk of age-related diseases such as osteoporosis and arthritis. Notably, omega-3 in fatty fish can also help lower blood pressure and cholesterol, two key factors in minimizing cardiovascular diseases. Numerous studies have proven the benefits of fatty fish for cardiovascular health and stroke prevention. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2018 showed that eating fatty fish like salmon at least twice a week can reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke by 26%. Specifically, participants who ate salmon and other fatty fish significantly reduced their LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and increased their HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol. Mr. James Carter, 68, from New York, changed his diet and experienced a significant transformation in his health. Before he started eating fatty fish, Mr. Carter had issues with high blood pressure and a family history of stroke. However, after consulting his doctor and adding salmon to his diet, his health improved dramatically. At first, I didn't think salmon would help much, but after eating salmon 2 to 3 times a week for 2 months, my blood pressure dropped and I felt much healthier. I no longer feel tired or achy like I used to, Mr. Carter shared. I truly feel like I'm living a healthier life thanks to changing my eating habits. Dr. Laura Thomas, a renowned nutritionist in Los Angeles, recommends fatty fish is an excellent source of nutrition for older adults. The omega-3 in salmon and mackerel helps reduce inflammation and protect cardiovascular health. I always advise my patients to add at least 2 servings of fatty fish each week to their diet to improve heart health and reduce the risk of stroke. Dr. Thomas also emphasizes that in addition to eating fresh fatty fish, you can also use omega-3 fish oil supplements if you can't eat fish regularly. However, consuming fresh or frozen fish will yield the best results, as they retain many of the essential nutrients that the body needs. Fatty fish not only helps protect cardiovascular health and reduce the risk of stroke, but also plays a vital role in maintaining brain function and protecting cells from aging. Along with fatty fish, leafy greens like spinach and kale are also excellent foods that support cardiovascular and brain health. 4. Nuts and seeds, walnuts and flaxseeds. Scientific studies have shown that adding nuts to the diet can provide significant benefits for cardiovascular and brain health. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2017 found that people who regularly ate walnuts had 10% lower levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, and a 20% reduction in the risk of heart disease. This is thanks to the rich omega-3 content in walnuts. Nuts like walnuts and flax seeds are valuable sources of nutrition, particularly for older adults. These nuts not only provide protein and fiber, but are also rich in plant-based omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation and protect cardiovascular health, which is especially important for seniors. Omega-3s help lower blood pressure, reduce LDL cholesterol, and improve blood circulation, thus helping to prevent cardiovascular issues and strokes. In addition to omega-3s, nuts contain vitamins and minerals such as vitamin E, magnesium, and manganese, all of which support cell health and the immune system. Walnuts are especially beneficial in supporting brain function, while flax seeds are notable for their ability to to balance hormones and reduce the risk of hormone-related cancers, such as breast cancer and prostate cancer. Mrs. Evelyn Harris, 72, from Texas, experienced a significant health change after adding walnuts and flax seeds to her diet. Mrs. Harris shared that before changing her diet, she often felt tired and sometimes had joint pain. After her doctor recommended she regularly eat walnuts and flax seeds, her health improved dramatically. Before, I never thought about eating nuts every day, but after trying walnuts and flax seeds, I felt a real difference. Every morning, I add flax seeds to my smoothie and eat some walnuts in the afternoon. I no longer feel tired, and my joint pain has significantly decreased, Mrs. Harris shared. Flax seeds also help me maintain good digestive health, and I feel much more energetic in my daily life. Dr. Jessica Moore, a renowned nutritionist in Chicago, advises, walnuts and flax seeds are an important part of an older adult's diet, especially for those at high risk for heart disease and brain issues. Walnuts not only protect cardiovascular health, but also support brain function, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, and help prevent neurological diseases. Flax seeds, with their high lignin and fiber content, help protect the digestive system and balance hormones, which is crucial for middle-aged and older women. Dr. Moore recommends that older adults consume about a small handful of walnuts each day, or 1-2 tablespoons of flax seeds or flaxseed oil each day to ensure they are getting the essential nutrients their body needs. With the great benefits of nuts and seeds, we can't overlook other foods that also provide significant benefits for cardiovascular and brain health, such as fatty fish rich in omega-3 or leafy greens that help lower blood pressure. If you're still watching, leave a comment with the number 6 for good luck and to give me motivation to create even more high-quality videos. Now, let's continue. 5. Whole grains. Oats, quinoa. Whole grains like oats and quinoa are excellent foods for maintaining overall health, especially for older adults. These whole grains are high in fiber, which helps improve digestion, control blood sugar levels, and reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. They also contain essential vitamins like B vitamins, iron, magnesium, and other minerals that help maintain energy, reduce stress, and sustain bodily health as we age. Many studies have shown that whole grains have a positive impact on cardiovascular and digestive health. A large study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2019 revealed that consuming whole grains like oats and quinoa helps reduce the risk of heart disease by 22% and stroke by 20%. Specifically, a study from Harvard Medical School conducted over 30 years with more than 100,000 people demonstrated that eating 3 servings of whole grains per week can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes by 17%, particularly among older adults. Additionally, whole grains help lower LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and improve HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol, helping protect long-term cardiovascular health. Dr. Emily Carter, a nutrition expert from New York, advises, whole grains like oats and quinoa are extremely beneficial for older adults. They not only improve digestion, but also help control blood sugar levels and reduce the risk of heart disease. I recommend adding at least 2 to 3 servings of whole grains to your weekly diet to maintain long-term health. A bowl of oatmeal for breakfast or a quinoa salad for lunch are great choices. Dr. Carter also suggests using whole grains instead of refined grains, as they provide more fiber and nutrients and help you feel fuller longer. which helps with weight management and overall health improvement. Mr. Robert Anderson, 70 from California, witnessed a positive change in his health after altering his diet and adding whole grains to his daily meals. Before changing his diet, Mr. Anderson often felt tired and showed signs of type 2 diabetes. After being advised by his doctor to change his eating habits, he began eating oatmeal for breakfast and quinoa for lunch. Before, I always felt tired and had issues with my blood sugar, but after changing my diet, my condition has improved significantly. I no longer feel sleepy after meals, and my blood sugar levels have stabilized a lot. Mr. Anderson shared, oats and quinoa not only give me more energy, but also help me manage my weight better. Now, I always eat a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast every day and add quinoa to my salads. I feel much healthier, and I no longer have to worry about my health, Mr. Anderson said. Whole grains like oats and quinoa are an essential part of the diet for protecting the health of older adults. But don't forget that other foods like walnuts and fatty fish are also very important for cardiovascular and brain health. 6. Garlic. Garlic is not only a popular seasoning in meals, but also a superfood with significant health benefits for older adults. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which has strong anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antimicrobial properties. These properties help protect the cardiovascular system, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of heart disease, while also boosting the immune system, which is crucial for older adults. Scientific studies have shown that garlic has a notable effect on cardiovascular health. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2016 revealed that consuming garlic can reduce blood pressure by up to 8 to 10 millimercuries, especially in individuals with high blood pressure. In another study, participants who regularly ate garlic saw a 10% reduction in LDL cholesterol over 12 weeks, which helps reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke. Dr. Lisa Reynolds, a nutritionist in Boston, recommends garlic is an essential part of an older adult's diet. It not only helps lower blood pressure and cholesterol, but also provides numerous benefits for cardiovascular health and the immune system. I advise my patients to add at least 1 to 2 cloves of garlic to their daily meals to help maintain heart health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Mr. Frank Davis, 74, from Florida, experienced a noticeable improvement in his health after adding garlic to his daily diet. Previously, Mr. Davis had a history of high blood pressure and frequently took medication to manage the condition. However, after consulting with his doctor and starting to incorporate garlic into his daily meals, his blood pressure improved significantly. Before I ate garlic regularly, I had to take blood pressure medication every day, but after adding garlic to my meals, I noticed a difference. My blood pressure dropped, and I no longer feel as tired as before. I usually add garlic to stir fries, soups, or eat raw garlic with salad, Mr. Davis shared. Garlic not only helps me control my blood pressure, but also makes me feel healthier and more energetic in my daily life. Garlic not only helps protect cardiovascular health and lower blood pressure, but also has amazing benefits in protecting the body from infections. Alongside garlic, other foods like fatty fish and whole grains also play an important role in maintaining cardiovascular health and boosting the immune system. 7. Beets. Beets are one of the most beneficial natural foods for health, particularly for older adults. Beets are not only rich in fiber, vitamin C, and folate, but they also contain natural nitrates, a compound that helps improve blood circulation and lower blood pressure. These properties make beets an important part of a diet that improves cardiovascular health and prevents conditions such as stroke and heart disease. Beets are also high in powerful antioxidants, which help protect cells from damage and slow the aging process. Particularly, the nitrates in beets have the ability to improve blood vessel function, helping to circulate blood more efficiently, which is crucial for older adults who are more prone to circulation issues. Numerous scientific studies have shown that beets provide great benefits for cardiovascular health and blood pressure. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2015 showed that consuming beet juice could reduce systolic blood pressure by up to 5 mmHg within just 1 week of consumption, which is especially important for older adults at high risk of high blood pressure. Mrs. Carol Thompson, 68, from California, saw a remarkable improvement in her health after adding beets to her diet. Before changing her diet, Mrs. Thompson had high blood pressure and felt tired doing daily tasks. After consulting with her doctor and starting to regularly eat beets, her condition improved significantly. At first, I didn't think beets could help me this much. I started drinking beet juice every morning and added beets to my salads. After a few weeks, I noticed my blood pressure had dropped, and I felt much more energetic. I could participate in physical activities without feeling tired like before. Mrs. Thompson shared, "Beets have become an essential part of my diet, and I'm very grateful for this change." Dr. Sarah Williams, a nutritionist in New York, recommends, "Beets are an excellent food for older adults, especially those at risk for heart disease and high blood pressure. Eating beets or drinking beet juice daily can help improve blood circulation, lower blood pressure, and strengthen cardiovascular health. You can use fresh beets in salads, cook them in soups, or make beet juice to get the most health benefits." Dr. Williams also notes that for optimal results, you should eat fresh or lightly cooked beets, avoiding overcooking them, as cooking can destroy some of the valuable nutrients. Additionally, beet juice is also a great option to add to your daily diet. Beets are an excellent food for protecting cardiovascular health and improving blood circulation. But don't forget that other foods like garlic and fatty fish also play an important role in lowering blood pressure and preventing strokes. Let's continue to explore these foods in the next sections to build a healthy diet and protect long-term health for older adults. 8. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are not only a common fruit in daily meals, but also a superfood that helps protect cardiovascular health and maintain bodily functions for older adults. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant compound that protects cells from damage caused by free radicals, a primary cause of aging and chronic diseases. Lycopene also helps protect cardiovascular health and reduces the risk of heart disease, particularly strokes. In addition to lycopene, tomatoes contain essential vitamins such as vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin K, along with minerals like potassium and folate, which help boost the immune system, reduce inflammation, and regulate blood pressure. Adding tomatoes to your diet not only helps reduce the risk of heart disease, but also maintains healthy skin and bones, which are important issues as we age. Tomatoes also provide protection against cancer, especially prostate cancer. Research from Harvard University shows that men who eat more tomatoes have a 30% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who do not consume tomatoes regularly. Lycopene in tomatoes can reduce the growth of cancer cells and prevent tumor formation. Mr. John Miller, 70, from Texas, is someone who has seen a noticeable improvement in his health after adding tomatoes to his daily diet. Before changing his eating habits, Mr. Miller had a history of high blood pressure and high cholesterol. After consulting his doctor, he started adding tomatoes to his daily meals, including eating fresh tomatoes in salads and using homemade tomato sauce in various dishes. Before, I had to take blood pressure medication and cholesterol-lowering drugs, but after adding tomatoes to my diet, I felt much better. My blood pressure has dropped, and my bad cholesterol levels have also decreased significantly. I feel healthier and more energized, Mr. Miller shared. Tomatoes have become an essential part of my meals, and I never imagined such a simple change could have such a big impact on my health. Dr. Karen Green, a nutritionist in Chicago, recommends tomatoes are an essential part of an older adult's diet because they not only improve cardiovascular health, but also protect the body from chronic diseases like cancer and diabetes. I advise my patients to eat at least one serving of tomatoes every day, either fresh in salads or using tomato sauce in main dishes. Dr. Green also emphasizes that while fresh tomatoes are great for health, using processed tomatoes, like tomato sauce, helps the body absorb lycopene more effectively. However, be sure to choose products that do not contain added sugar or salt to maximize the health benefits of tomatoes. Have you ever tried adding tomatoes to your daily diet? 9. Beans and legumes. Beans and legumes, such as lentils, green beans, black beans, and soybeans, are one of the most nutrient-rich foods, especially important for older adults. They are high in fiber, plant-based protein, B vitamins, and minerals like iron, magnesium, and potassium, which help maintain cardiovascular health, regulate blood sugar, and improve digestion. Particularly, beans have a low glycemic index, GI, which helps control blood sugar, a crucial factor for older adults at risk of type 2 diabetes. Additionally, beans help lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and maintain good cholesterol, HDL levels, which reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Moreover, legumes help control weight and prevent digestive issues like constipation due to their high fiber content. Adding beans to the diet can improve overall health and support healthy aging. Many scientific studies have shown the wonderful benefits of beans and legumes for older adults. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2014 showed that consuming beans and bean products can reduce LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10% within 6 weeks. Specifically, those who ate at least 3 servings of beans per week significantly lowered their LDL cholesterol levels and improved cardiovascular health. Mr. Henry Jacobs, 75, from Florida, experienced a remarkable health change after adding beans to his diet. Before changing his diet, Mr. Jacobs had a history of high blood pressure and high cholesterol. After consulting his doctor, he started adding lentils and soybeans to his daily meals. He frequently ate lentils in salads and used soybeans in soups and smoothies. Before eating beans regularly, I always had to take blood pressure and cholesterol-lowering medications. But after a few weeks of eating beans consistently, I felt much healthier. My blood pressure decreased, and I no longer feel tired after daily activities," Mr. Jacobs shared. "Also, I no longer experience constipation as I did before because beans help improve digestion." Dr. Jessica Moore, a nutritionist in New York, recommends beans and legumes are an essential part of an older adult's diet. They provide plant-based protein, help maintain muscle mass and cardiovascular health, and also assist in lowering cholesterol and controlling blood sugar. I advise my patients to eat at least 3 servings of beans every week to benefit from their health-promoting properties. Dr. Moore also notes that while beans are very good for health, eating too many beans at once can cause indigestion or bloating. Therefore, she recommends eating them gradually and combining them with easily digestible foods like vegetables or whole grains to ensure optimal nutrient absorption. 10. Green tea. Green tea has been widely known for its excellent health benefits, especially for older adults. Green tea contains catechins, a group of powerful antioxidant compounds that protect the body from damage caused by free radicals. Studies have shown that green tea helps reduce inflammation, protect cardiovascular health, improve brain function, and support the aging process, which is crucial for older adults' health. One of the most important benefits of green tea is its ability to reduce the risk of heart disease. The catechins in green tea improve blood circulation, reduce LDL cholesterol, bad cholesterol, increase HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol, and lower blood pressure, thus helping protect cardiovascular health. Additionally, green tea helps boost metabolism, aids in weight loss, and helps maintain a healthy weight, which is also important for older adults to avoid obesity-related diseases. Another study from Harvard University showed that those who regularly consumed green tea had a 25% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, a common neurological disorder in older adults. The catechins in green tea can protect brain cells from damage and prevent the buildup of harmful proteins in the brain, helping to maintain healthy brain function. Mrs. Susan Johnson, 72, from New York, has greatly improved her health by drinking green tea daily. Before changing her diet, Mrs. Johnson had high blood pressure and always felt tired and low on energy. After consulting with her doctor and starting to drink a cup of green tea every morning, her condition changed dramatically. Before I started drinking green tea, I frequently had to take blood pressure medication and felt very tired. But after making green tea part of my daily routine, I noticed a significant improvement in my health. My blood pressure stabilized, and I felt more energetic to participate in daily activities, Mrs. Johnson shared. I can't imagine that such a simple change could bring such great benefits to my health. Dr. Laura Mitchell, a nutritionist in Los Angeles, recommends green tea is an excellent food to protect cardiovascular health and brain function for older adults. I always advise my patients to drink at least 1 cup of green tea every day to take advantage of its health benefits. Green tea not only helps reduce the risk of heart disease, but also improves circulation and lowers LDL cholesterol. Dr. Mitchell also notes that although green tea is very good for health, it is best to avoid adding too much sugar or milk, as this can reduce the health benefits of green tea. It is recommended to drink pure green tea, or if desired, add a little honey or lemon to enhance the flavor without diminishing the tea's effects. With these foods, you can not only maintain your health, but also prevent dangerous diseases commonly encountered by older adults. Changing your diet and adding nutrient-rich foods like tomatoes, beans, green tea, and many other foods will help you live healthier, increase life expectancy, and fully enjoy life. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like and share to spread it with your loved ones and friends. Leave a comment below to let us know how you've incorporated these changes into your diet. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave your thoughts. Subscribe to our channel today so you don't miss out on valuable videos about health, nutrition, and healthy living tips. Together, we'll build a community that loves health and inspires healthy living every day. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.